Hi guys, welcome. I'm Helen. This is a 45-minute all levels flow Thanksgiving edition. There's a little meditation that goes along with this, so it's sort of a two-part class. This is all about finding movement, gratitude for your body, centering yourself, and really giving yourself the gift of presence before the holidays. I've got Sam and Bryn with me here today. They're part of my quarantine pod, so we're safely practicing yoga together. And our goal for today is to do a fun, gentle, moving flow, all levels. I'll give lots of options to really appreciate and find gratitude for your body, all that it does for you, and to take some time to connect body, mind, breath, and be present in this experience today. So there's no right or wrong. You're welcome to have a dance party. You're welcome to fall asleep. Do whatever you guys need to, modify in any way that you want. But we will get started standing at the top of your mat or at the top of your space. And you can take this feet hip distance, feet apart, whatever feels the best for you. You can close your eyes or keep your gaze soft on the ground in front of you. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And just take a moment here to shift a little bit side to side, forward and back. The word yoga translates to union, and for many of us, that idea of connection means something different. For me, this practice is such a beautiful way of coming back home to myself, connecting body, mind, spirit, maybe connecting to something greater or to others. So I invite you to find an intention for your practice today. It could be gratitude, it could be connection, that union, or maybe something else, a word, a dedication, an offering. If you haven't yet, start to deepen your breath. Full long inhales, full deep exhales. And if it's comfortable, breathe in and out through your nose, creating a little slight constriction at the back of your throat. As if you're fogging up a mirror, making a ha sensation, but with your lips sealed. So it's audible, it's a warming breath. Your eyes can stay closed if they're closed. You can blink them open if you like. Take a few shoulder shrugs up, back, and down. If any of that sticky, stuck energy, move it around. Nice. And then maybe a little head roll, chin to chest, one ear to one shoulder to the other. Can go all the way around. Just go slowly. Be kind to your body. Add a smile to your face. Let's try to have some fun today. Come back to neutral and allow a little swing of your arms. Just some movements. Yeah, get some energy flowing. And then bring yourself back to center. Reach your arms to the sky. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, bring your palms together in front of your heart. And we'll take that 2 more times. Inhale, reach out and up to the sky. Exhale, hands together at heart center. 1 more big breath in. Exhale, palms come together. Reach your arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers and flip your palms to the ceiling. So like you're taking a big good morning stretch. Hold here, breathe in. As you exhale, take your hands up and over to your right. Let your hips lean a little to your left. So like you're making a banana shape, or a half moon. Try to keep shoulders out of your ears. You can gaze up, you can gaze down, you can add head movements. Breathe through your sides. And take it back to center. Inhale. Keep your hands interlaced. Exhale to the other side. Hands left, hips right. Really nice. Relax your shoulders. Find the stretch that works in your body. And then back to center. Release your grip. Reach your fingers to the sky. Breathe in. Cactus your arms as you exhale. Bend your elbows, slide your shoulders down your back, open your chest. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, cactus. Really melt your shoulders away from your ears. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Hands float to the sky. Inhale. Fold forward as you exhale, and you can always take your feet a little bit wider. I'll give some variations options. Maybe hands come to the ground, to your shins, or even to your thighs. Lift halfway up as you inhale, lengthen your spine. And then we'll exhale down to a tabletop, hands and knees. If you'd rather not come to the ground, you can stay more upright like me. We'll find that tabletop position or hands to thighs with your knees a little bent and move through some cow and cat. So as you inhale, you'll lift your tailbone, drop your belly, send your heart forward like you're arching your spine. Exhale, press into your hands, chin to chest. Send the space between your shoulder blades to the sky. Just like that, flow with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Creating some movement, some warming through your back body. One more time. Inhale. And exhale it out. Back to your neutral tabletop. And then find a downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips. If you're standing, you're welcome to just come back to a standing position. If you're in your downward facing dog, pedal out. Feel free to find any movements. Shift your weight a little. Really tune into that breath. Stay connected with it. Bend your knees a little and then walk your hands back to your feet. So we're going to take a ragdoll at the back of your space. So another forward fold shape here with feet a little bit wider. And you can hold opposite elbows. Let your head and neck relax to the ground. And it doesn't have to be super low. If you'd like to add a sway, a little nod, or a shake of your head, those are nice options. Let your hands release toward the ground. They may or may not touch. Keep your feet wide, lift halfway up, breathe in. And then as you exhale, bring your right fingertips below your face. Maybe they hover. Right knee bends, left arm to the sky for a little twist. Imagine shoulders moving out of your ears. And then slowly release it down. Same thing other side. Lift halfway, lengthen, maybe hands to shins or on the ground. Exhale, bend your left knee, left fingertips below your face, right arm to the sky. Feel the length grow through your spine as if you could pull your tailbone back, crown of your head forward. Yeah, so nice. One more breath in. And exhale, release it down. We're going to roll to standing. Feet can stay really wide, so hands can walk up your legs if you like. When you get to the top, come back to those shoulder shrugs. Up, back, and down. And then we'll take our standing cow and cat. So like I was doing earlier, a little different maybe for you guys, you're going to bend your knees, hands to your thighs. Inhale, lift your tailbone, send your belly down, your heart forward, hug your shoulder blades together down your back. Exhale, press into your thighs, round through your spine. Twice more. Inhale, lengthen, let your belly drop, your heart reach forward. Exhale, press into your legs, round. And remember, you can always take variations. One more, mix it up, make it yours. And press into your legs, round. Nice breath. Come back toward more of a neutral, kind of like a chair pose. Hips back, reach your arms out in front, palms can face down, and then plug your shoulders into your shoulder sockets. There you go. Breathe here. Try to press more into your heels. Engage your glutes, your thighs, front and back. We'll take one more big breath in. Exhale, stand tall, hands by your side. You can take your feet a little closer together. Reach your arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Back up, breathe in. Like we did before, interlace your fingers and flip your palms to the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, up and over to your right. An option to stay or option to make a big circle with your hands. Bend your knees, take it down and all the way around. Nice, back to center, breathe in. To the other side, lean to your left, hang out or big circle. Fantastic, release your grip, fingers to the sky, breathe in. One time cactus, bend your elbows, open your chest. Hands to the sky, inhale. Palms together in front of your heart as you exhale. Take a moment here to adjust your clothing, your breath, your stance. Reset a little bit. Allow yourself to feel rooted and grounded to the earth below you. Press your weight into your left foot and bring your right foot up for tree pose. So right foot to left ankle, calf, or thigh. You choose where you go, and you can always hold onto a wall. You can always take your arms wide for balance. Really press your foot into your leg wherever it is. Press your palms together. Hang out like that, or if you want a little bit more, you can reach your arms to the sky. Yeah, maybe challenge your balance by swaying side to side. Find a little gratitude, a little smile, a little lightness here. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath. Beautiful. Release it down, arms and legs, shake it all out. Reset for the second side. Weight into your right foot, left foot comes up, or whatever side you didn't just do. I like to start hands at heart, really press them together, foot into leg. You can hang out there or add your arms in a different variation to the sky, a sway, a flow. Maybe challenge that balance a little bit. 2 more rounds of breath, make them loud and strong. And gently release it down. Shake out your arms and legs. Float your hands overhead, full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge it forward. Feel free to bend your knees. Lift halfway, inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, walk your hands forward and come down to hands and knees. So if you'd rather not come down again, you can stay up like me. Move back into those cow and cat shapes. Otherwise, you're going to take a little shift forward so your shoulders are coming in front of your wrists. You're going to lower about halfway like a tricep push-up. And then you're going to press back to a child's pose, hips to heels. And feel free to adjust your arms here. We'll take that into a little flow. Inhale, shift it forward toward a tabletop. Exhale, little chaturanga, bend halfway. Inhale, press it up. And exhale, back to child's pose. Twice more like that. Inhale, lift. If you're standing, feel free to move in any way. Exhale, lean forward, that mini chaturanga. Press yourself up, breathe in. Back to your child's pose, breathe it out. One more time with your breath, let it flow. This practice is yours, so really notice what your body's telling you, how it's feeling, how it's moving. And then take a moment to pause. Whatever shape you've ended up in, notice how your body feels, what your breath is like, and where your mind is right now. Can you reconnect your mind to your intention, to your breath? Find that sense of connection, that union. And then make your way to a downward facing dog, upside down V shape. If you're standing, please feel free to stay. You're going to inhale, bend your knees, look forward to your hands, step or hop toward the top of your mat, or feet toward hands, however you want to get there. Lift halfway, lengthen. Forward folds, release it all down. Stand up, reach up, hands float high. Palms come together in front of your heart. Shift your weight into your left foot. So similar to what we did in in one tree, we're going to take it to one Legged Tadasana. Weight into your left foot, your right knee rises like you're taking a step. Hands can stay at your heart. Reach high, yeah, come to your leg. Please feel free to find those variations. Nice, Bryn. Breathe here. One more inhale. It's okay if it's wobbly or your toes touch the ground. As you exhale, warrior 3, send your chest forward, your foot back, as if you're stamping it into a wall. And you may not be all the way leaning forward. It may be more like toes on the ground. Try to drop your right hip down. I like hands to heart. You might like arms wide or out in front. Wobble, shake, feel the action of something happening. One more inhale. Exhale, big step back to a high crescent lunge. Right foot to the back of your space. Arms to the sky, left knee is bent. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows. We're going to take a little flow. So inhale, left leg straight, palms overhead, straighten out your arm and your front leg. Exhale, bend your front knee, cactus your arms. Yeah, 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe it out. 1 more, let it flow. Your rhythm, your pace. Exhale. Reach your arms to the sky, keep your front knee bent, breathe in. Warrior 2, as you exhale, open to the side of your space. And a nice shape for this one, or a nice little peek down, is front heel in line with back heel or arch. Make sure you can still see your front big toe. Arms at about shoulder height, reaching wide. Really press into your feet. Really reach through your fingertips. Add a smile to your face. 2 full breaths, holding, breathing. 1 more. We'll take it to star pose. Next inhale, heels in, toes out, reach wide, take up space, get big, shine like a star. Exhale, goddess squat, cactus arms. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. So you want to make sure knees and toes are pointing in the same direction. If you find that you're super turned out or toes or knees turned in, adjust so they're tracking in the same space. And then place your hands on your thighs. I like thumbs to inside thighs. Yeah, a little shoulder dip and twist. You can drop in one shoulder, look over the other. Doesn't matter how you start, fantastic. Wring out your spine. Nice little detox sensation. Even out your sides. We'll come back to that goddess, hands at cactus shape. Inhale to your star pose, stretch. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust your feet. Back toes face the long edge of your mats. Front toes the short edge, or if you're not on a mat, something like that. Keep your legs the same. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach it up and back. And as you exhale, curl your hands down. We're going to take it to a low lunge twist. So hands frame your front foot. Right hand stays low. Left arm to the sky. If you want to be a little bit more upright, you can take your right hands to your thigh, your left arm to the sky. Yeah, slide your shoulders out of your ears, reach through your top hand, find that lightness, that lift. One more big breath in. Exhale, release your hand back to downward facing dog or any shape you can rest in. A standing pose, a seated pose. If you want to take a flow, you can shift forward, move through that tricep push-up, knees down or lifted. A back bend of choice, up dog, cobra, back to down dog. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just breathe. I promise you're doing it right. Take a full inhale through your nose. Flutter your lips, let it out like a horse. Release some tension. Once more, breathe in. And flutter it out. Inhale, bend your knees, look to your hands. Make your way up toward your hands into a forward fold of some shape. Lift halfway, lengthen. Fold, release it down. Stand tall, reach high, hands overhead. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Same thing other side. So weight into your right foot this time. Your left foot comes up for your one-legged Tadasana. It can be low, it can be high. Your hands can come to your heart, reach up to the sky, come to your thigh. Yeah, choose the option that works the best for you right now. Breathe here. We're working balance. Finding a little heat. Inhale. Warrior three as you exhale. Foot back, heart forward. Wherever you like your arms, and however low you go is fantastic. Doesn't have to look a certain way. This is all about feeling, noticing, connecting. One more big breath in. Exhale, step back. Find your high crescent lunge. Right knee is bent, left leg is back. Both arms reach to the sky. Breathe in here. Cactus your arms as you exhale. And we'll take our little flow. So arms and legs straighten as you inhale, reach. And then cactus and bend your front knee as you exhale. Nice breath. Two more. Awesome. Last one. Keep your leg bent, reach your arms to the sky, breathe in. Warrior two, as you breathe out, open it to the side. Just like we did last time, we're just gonna hold here, find that strong, steady warrior pose. So adjust as you need. Maybe you go a little deeper into your leg. Maybe you can relax your shoulders out of your ears, soften your face, find the smile again. Next inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out, reach wide, shine your heart to the sky. Exhale, goddess with cactus arms, bend your elbows, bend your knees. And this time you can do the same thing, hands to thighs, find your little shoulder dips. Or if you like, you can lift one heel or both heels. If there's other variations you want to take, open and close your arms to get into your chest and upper back. Feel free to explore. Customize this to work for you right now. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath. Next inhale, star pose. Find that stretch. Back to your warrior two. Exhale, turn your toes, bend your right knee. Keep your right leg bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lots of space through your right side. And then exhale, release your hands toward the ground for your twist. Left hand stays low, right arm to the sky. Slide your shoulders out of your ears. They like to creep up. This is where we hold a lot of tension. Try to fight against that, work against that. So, so good. One more breath in. Exhale, release, make your way to a downward facing dog, a child's pose on your knees, a seat, standing. Anything goes. We'll take a little pause here. So whatever shape you're in, take a moment to scan, again, your physical body. Notice your thoughts, your emotions, your breath. And then find your way to a tabletop, hands and knees. Bring your knees together so they touch. Extend your right leg behind you like you're stamping your foot into a wall, and then left arm out in front, and it may barely come off the ground. If you wanted to do that standing, you can think of reaching opposite arm and leg. You can stay here, or you can take elbow to knee, little crunches, draw it in. 2 more breaths, either staying or moving. I like to inhale, extend, exhale, draw in. You find the breath that works in your body. Once more, breathe in and breathe out. Come back to the extension. Release just your hand and take your right foot, cross it behind you to the left. Yeah, toes are stayed tucked under, heel presses back, peek over your left shoulder. Lots of space through your right side. Breathe here. And then back to center, tabletop. You can adjust in any way that you like. A wrist stretch, a child's pose, a cow and cat. Reset. Shake it out, wiggle it out. Same thing, other side. Knees together as you're ready. Take your time. Left leg back this time. Find that core strength, stability, right arm forward. Maybe it's enough just to take the legs. Please stay there. Hang out, or as you exhale, elbow to knee. Little sensation of drawing in. 2 more breaths. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. 1 more. Back to the extension. Release just your hand if it's lifted, and then take your left foot across it behind you to the right. Yeah. You can draw your right hip back, look over your right shoulder, really breathe into your left side body. And when you feel even right and left, or that feels like enough time, back to center, knee down. Choose what shapes, movements you like to reset here. Stillness, a stretch, a dynamic movement. As always, you do you. We'll take a good 3 full rounds of breaths as you are. Tabletop, hands and knees to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, breathe in, look forward to your hands, walk your feet forward, hop it forward, choose how you make your way to a forward fold. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Stand tall, reach high, big inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. We'll take this to a chair pose. Feet can be together or wide. Sit low like you're sitting into a chair. We found a similar shape to this before. And notice if you're really sticking your butt back or really scooping under, you want more of a neutral spine. Low belly's engaged if that's supportive and comfortable for you. Breathe in as you are. Open arm twist right as you exhale. Right hand back, left arm forward. And the tendency here is for knees to really shift, hip to draw back. Try to keep your knees as close to being in one line as they can. Relax your shoulders, stretch through your fingertips, gentle stretch, gentle twist. Bring it back to center, breathe in. Take it to the other side, exhale, left hand back, right arm forward. Same thing here, notice your knees, stretch, reach, breathe. Back to center, inhale, exhale, forward folds. Lift halfway as you breathe in. Exhale, we're going to step back to warrior one. Right foot steps back. And then your right heel pivots flat. So your hands can stay down to adjust your feet. As you're ready, you can come up to standing. I like my feet kind of wide, so I'm not on a tightrope, more on railroad tracks. And I like my stance a little shorter lengthwise. Hands to the sky. Try to draw your right hip forward, engage your right glutes, relax your shoulders. And then you can stay just like this, or hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. If you've got your hands interlaced or you're reaching in that direction, open your chest, breathe in. Humble warrior. As you exhale, begin to lean forward. And it might look more like a gentle lean like me. You might be more open like Sam and can take it all the way forward. Both are great. Breathe into it. And this bowing forward, this humbling sensation is a great time to check in, to find that sense of gratitude once more. Let's do one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands without slingshotting. So down to the ground, we're going to turn to your right for a wide-legged forward fold. And so you can adjust your feet as much as you need. If your hands don't touch the ground, that's perfectly fine. Hands can come to shins or thighs. And then I'm going to let you have some time to explore movement here. Maybe you just want to stay. Maybe you want to lift and fold, hands through your legs, a twist, a bend side to side, tons and tons of options. Try to intuitively notice what your body's calling for or asking for. And rather than focusing on mind or ego, let your body guide the movements. As always, stay with your breath. That beautiful way of being connected, especially if you find your mind wandering, tune back in. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath. We're going to turn back toward the top of your space and move into a lizard shape. So front knee is bent, and you're going to shimmy your front foot out to the side. And I'm going to be a little bit more upright here, so an option just to take feet a little bit wider in a lunge. If this doesn't work for you, please modify. You can have your hands down. You can have your forearms down if that's accessible. This is a nice place to twist, really working into hips, thighs, maybe low back, groin. We all feel things differently. So honor your own personal experience. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. If you're on your forearms, come onto your palms. If your back knee was lowered, lift it up. We're going to come to a Malasana Squat. Right foot steps outside your right wrist. And I'm going to be more in like a low chair, a wide chair. Heels in, toes out. Maybe your elbows come inside your thighs. Open up your chest. Try to move your shoulders down away from your ears, lengthen your spine. If you have enough, take it to a forward fold. If you'd like to stay, please do. If you want to take this into a little crow pose and arm balance, hands come down, knees to triceps. Yeah, start to shift your weight forward, look forward to float one or both feet off the ground. And sometimes it's fun to watch. To play, to fall. To find gratitude for that joyfulness, that lightness. Yeah, Bryn. Eventually we will meet in a wide-legged forward folds. Top of your mat, it can be really wide, it can be more of a ragdoll sensation. Bend your knees, crawl your fingertips over to your right. They might touch the ground, they might not. Let your hips lean a little bit left. And then back through center to the other side. Come back to center. Weight into your right foot. You're going to step your left foot back for your warrior 1. So that can be starting with your hands on the ground. That can be more upright. Again, find that alignment. Front toes point forward, back toes at a slight angle, heel down. Both arms to the sky. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. Lift your low belly, relax your shoulders. Stay right here. This is a beautiful place to hang out. Or hands behind your back, either interlace or reach in that direction. If you're interlacing, awkward grip, so different thumb on top. Lift your heart, breathe in. Humble warrior as you exhale, begin to hinge or dive yourself forward toward your thigh. It could be inside, it could be on top. Keep breathing. Nice strong legs. Maybe even a little bit more challenging if you're upright. Let's do one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands toward the ground. Turn to your left, find your wide-legged forward fold. So I have to adjust my feet a little bit. Hands toward the ground. Again, some time to play and move. So if you'd like to do the same thing you did on the other side, you can move around. If you want to do something different, this could be a fun place to take more of a straddle splits or a floor frog with your knees and inner thighs toward the ground opening up. If you want to play with a headstand, this is a fun place to come onto your head. Just make sure you're protecting your neck. If all of that sounds bananas, stay exactly where you are. You're breathing, you're doing it right. And come back to that idea of union, connection, your breath, what this practice is for you today. And try to stay with that more so than with any need to do a certain shape or do things a certain way. Let's take one more full round of breath. Begin to turn toward your right foot. Find your way to your lizard pose. Right foot shimmies out to the side. Back heel is lifted. Maybe back knee is down. And this can be a little bit more upright, kind of this like leaning lunge that I've got, or your forearms, your hands down if that's accessible and comfortable. Allow this to be a little bit more passive. So rather than forcing yourself into sensation, you're gently releasing, melting. Feel gravity do some of the work. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. And please know you can always stay longer or come out sooner. We're going to move back to that Malasana Squat. Come onto your hands. If you're on your forearms, lift your back knee. I'm going to step forward. A wide squat, heels in, toes out. Can be more up, can be more down. Lengthen your spine. Deep breath in, open up through your chest, feel your heart lifting toward the sky. And then exhale, we're going to sit to our bottom. So if you're like me and you're more upright, make your way there. We'll take a cobbler's pose, feet together, knees wide, or a little butterfly shape. Lift your heart, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, begin to lean forward over your legs. And your feet can be any distance away from your hips, so find what works in your body. Always my theme, what works for you? Yoga is such an awesome way of learning about yourself, your tendencies, your reactions. We physically stress our body, put ourselves in shapes that might be a little strange or different or unnatural so that we can stay calm and connected to our breath. So when stressful situations arise in life, we can mimic that calmness, that awareness. Lift yourself up. We'll take this to boat pose, knees together, feet on the ground in front of you, hands behind your thighs. You can stay just right here, like take a little lean back. If you want to lift your legs, you can, one or both together. Hands can stay. They can go wide if you want a lot more arms to the sky. Try to lift your heart, relax your shoulders. Yeah, I'll stay low too. Breathe here. Smile to your face. I promise that helps. One more inhale. Exhale, release your legs down. Give yourself a little hug. Arms around your legs, forehead to your knees. Gently lift yourself up. Keep your left knee bent, extend your right leg out in front, and then let your left knee fall to the side. So kind of like you're taking a tree leg variation. We'll take a little head to knee stretch, arms to the sky, breathe in. As you exhale, lean forward over your legs. And you may be pretty close to the ground, you may be nowhere near it. You can always take this into a little bit of a twist. Right hand inside or on top of your leg. Left arm up and over for more side body sensation. Yeah, beautiful. As we slow down our shapes, notice where your breath goes. If you've lost that awareness of it, bring it back. One more round of breath. Slowly walk yourself back up. Place your left hand behind you, your right arm to the sky. And this may be plenty, a little lift of your chest, or if you want more, press into your hand, press into your front foot and your left knee to lift your hips, a little counter stretch, mild thing as I like to call it. And when that feels like enough, lower down. Swap out your legs. Left leg long, right knee out to the side. Both arms to the sky, breathe in, sit up tall. Lean forward over your leg as you exhale. And you can absolutely stay bent. You don't want to force the stretch, just like everything else. Find your edge. If you took the twisted version of the other side, left hand on top or inside, right arm reaches up and over. Fantastic. If your mind is wandering, return to the awareness of your breath, or come back to the intention that you set when we started. Let's take one more round of breath. Gently lift yourself up. Unless you'd like some more time, then stay. Right hand behind you this time, left arm to the sky. Stay with your bottom on the ground, lift, or press through your hand, your knee, your front foot to extend up and out of the shape. Slowly release yourself back down. If there's something else you'd like seated, feel free to take it. Otherwise, you can come onto your back, and you guys can stay facing this way. You can always flip around if you'd prefer. We're going to roll all the way down. I'm going to stay seated and more upright, and I'll just talk them through this. So we'll start with a figure 4, feet on the ground, knees point up to the sky. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. And you can stay, really flex your foot, imagine your thigh pressing away from your body, or you can hug everything into your chest. And for that, right arm goes in that little space between your legs, left arm around the outside. It might feel nice to be in stillness, it might feel nice to move a little bit side to side. Many of us hold a lot of stuff in our hips and our low back. So as we move into some stretches in that area, just pay attention to what arises for you. Sensations, thoughts, emotions. And when you're ready, release that back to your feet on the ground, knees to the sky. Any counter movements, you can windshield wiper side to side, knees to chest if you prefer, a little squeeze, a little wiggle. And we'll take that same thing to the other side. Left ankle crosses on top of your right thigh. You can stay, press your thigh away, you can hug it in, you can take any other variation. Two sides are often different, so notice any differences without judging or attaching to them. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. Release from there, back to your feet on the ground, knees to the sky, counter movement side to side, knees in, a little hug. Let's find a twisting shape, no rush when you're ready. Either both knees to one side, arms wide in a T, or if you prefer, one leg crossed, one leg straight. Any version of a spinal twist. Simple, fancy. If you'd like to take the twist into your neck feels good today, you can turn your head in the opposite direction of your legs. And if that doesn't feel great, keep your chin right above your sternum, center of your chest. Give yourself permission to really be in these slower shapes. Take your time. When you're ready, move to the other side. Through center, a little pause there, a little movement there, or right away, twisting in the opposite direction. As we get a little closer to our final shape, notice if there's any other areas that your body needs attention in, any other stretches or movements you'd like to take. They don't have to be any yoga stuff. So when your second side twist feels complete, back to center. And then take all those last movements. A happy baby is a nice way to end. A little hug in, squeeze into a ball. If you want to move into some kind of inversion, or if you've got a wall close to you and you want to take legs up the wall for a final rest, you can go there. And final resting shape, Shavasana, often is on your back. If that's not comfortable for you or doesn't let you feel rested or at ease, you can be in a seat. You can be on your side or on your belly, eyes closed or soft, a nice soft gaze toward the ground. Wherever you are, try to snuggle your shoulders down your back. Really open up your heart space. Maybe hands rest gently on your body or stay palms facing up by your sides. Relax your jaw and your face. If you're still controlling your breath, relax that. Move to a more natural, automatic breath. And your only job here is to simply be. Nothing to do, nothing to work on for these next few moments. Simply existing in this space, honoring your body, all it does for you, in the presence of being here, connected with your spirit, your soul. You can stay here as long as you like. If you do feel ready to move on, start with some little wiggles. Fingers, toes, maybe a rock side to side of your head. Wrists, ankles, maybe a bigger stretch, arms above you. Eventually, find your way to a seated position, unless you want to hang out here, and then please stay. Then have your eyes closed or a soft gaze toward the ground, relaxed face. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Press your thumbs into your chest. See if you can feel your heart beating as you relax your shoulders down away from your ears. On this day of gratitude and thanks, thank yourself first for taking care of you. We cannot fill from an empty cup, so first and foremost, that self-care, that awareness and attention of what's going on within. And I thank you all for joining, for sharing this energy, this space, continuing this beautiful practice with all of us. Even when we're virtual, there's still this sense of community and unity coming together. If you'd like to come back to your intention, please do. Thumbs to that space between your eyebrows, keeping this connection you created. We will gently bow our heads together. Thank you. Yeah, thanks guys.